Welcome to the edition of the Will Be Blood Fight Show. I got Yoel Diaz, the head trainer for Timothy Bradley. Got a big fight coming up with Timothy Bradley, brother. How you feeling about it?
Well, I'm excited, like always, I mean, working with Timmy is, it's not that difficult because he makes everything easy for me. He's a hard work kid. He was real hard. And, I mean, I know Lamont Peterson is a tough fighter. I mean, his record says it all. But he's never been in the ring with a fighter like Tim Bradley. Timmy's very strong and very smart. Everything you can put together in a fighter, he has it.
A lot different Lamont Peterson from the other opponents you guys have faced already, from going from Nate Campbell, going from Kendall Holt. He's more of a slick kind of guy. Is there anything different you guys are kind of working on and facing Lamont? Because he seems to be the more polished fighter, even though his record is still in a shallow area, but it seems like he's the more polished fighter you guys will be facing right now.
Yeah, no, definitely. But the thing is, this is the difference. I mean, we fought with Timothy's fought opponents that heavy hitters, Kendall Holt. I mean, yeah, Lamont Peterson might be a little bit more polished, but doesn't have the punch that Kendall Holt has. Right. And that's one of the things that Timothy will see in there. Once Timothy takes his best shot and nothing happens, Timothy's gonna be just going in and just basically breaking him down little by little. I mean, Timothy's beautiful body work is what makes a difference.
Speaking about Nate Campbell, the decision was overturned. Do you guys plan to maybe getting back in there with Nate Campbell and possibly making that decision a solid loss for him and his record?
Well, the thing is this. We leave that to the promoters. I don't know why the promoters didn't fight it to the point in which it was a win for Timmy. I mean, it was very obvious that Nate Campbell wanted a way out. Mm-hmm. He wanted a way out of the fight, And what he wanted to do was he wanted to secure his next paycheck, which was a rematch, right. And that's what it was. Nate Campbell showed a lot of weakness right there by basically walking away from the fight and securing a payday for the next rematch. But it didn't happen. But as far as the win and the draw and the loss, that that was part of the promoter's job, and I don't think they did a good job on it.
Nate Campbell obviously has been a guy that's very vocal. And with the fight with Timothy, it was a build-up fight. That fight got really built up. Do you think that's why maybe your promoter or the other promoters didn't really intervene in it, thinking that, we had a great turnout for the first fight. It'd probably be even bigger for the second.
Oh, yeah, it would have been a lot bigger. It would have. But at the same time, a lot of people see that fight and say, it didn't make no sense because Nate Campbell didn't come to fight. I mean, you could tell even on his physical shape, he's at the point of his career where he's just in there for the money, and his mouth does all the show, and that's what he does. He's done it before. I've seen him when he was gonna fight Joan Guzman. Same thing, Nate Campbell he can really talk, and he talks better than he can fight.
Peterson is one of those guys likes to shoulder roll, kind of backpedal, doesn't commit, in his punches. So obviously you guys are gonna have to be the aggressor. Hand speed for hand speed though. I would have to say you got your guy and that guy and Peterson are equal, But we've seen Timothy always be the guy that counters. Do you feel that you're gonna have to change that game plan facing a guy that's more of a counter puncher and runner?
See, when we work in the ring, we always work in with a plan A and a plan B. If plan A don't work, we switch to plan B. And in his previous fights, we just stuck to plan A and everything worked. And I know that once he feels Lamont Peterson in there, he's gonna adapt and he's gonna follow our instructions, And basically, most of all, his great work starts in the body. He's a great counterpuncher, and I know Lamont Peterson is a great fast counterpuncher as well. But right there is the heart and the will of winning is gonna make a difference.
Brother, thank you for taking your time, talking to us, man, and wish you the best with your fight.
Thanks,
all right, man.